Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Microsoft Office Learning. In this video, I'm going to discuss with you very important formulas in Microsoft Excel. There are two formulas, Vlookup Formula and Hlookup Formula. First, I will discuss this formula with simple example and then I will explain about the limitation of these formulas. So stay tuned and watch till the end. So first of all, I will discuss about Vlookup Formula. I created this very simple example. There are different columns: employee ID, order quantity, price per unit, and the revenue. For example, if I want revenue against these employee ID, so this is the situation where Vlookup formula helps us. So I start writing the formula is equal to Vlookup, press tab. The first thing is lookup value. What is the lookup value? Or lookup value is employee ID. So this is the value we want the formula to look in the data. So we click on this cell, so it will call its reference cell. Now press comma. Second thing is table array. What is the data range in which the formula will look up this value? Or data range is this. Select all this data, Control Shift down arrow, and then important thing is press F4 to fix this range. Now press comma. Next thing is column index number. The formula will look up the value in this data range and then what result we want. What result we want from the formula to produce. I want my formula to produce the result in revenue column. I want my formula to look up the value in employee ID and give me the result from the revenue column. So I need to count the number. This is first column, employee ID, order quantity is second, price per unit is third, and revenue is 4. I will write 4 here because the result column is at number 4. Now press comma. The last thing is approximate match or exact match. What do you want? Do you want to approximately match the value or you want to match the exact value and then produce the result? I want my formula match the exact value and then give me the result. I press tab, so it will select that. And now last thing is close of bracket. If I press enter, now you can see the formula look up the value in this column and give me the result from the revenue column. So this is how this formula works. If I want to drag this formula, simply double click at its bottom. So now you can see it has given me the result from the revenue column. It look up the value in employee ID and it's giving me the result. For example, it's 2242. I'll see from here 2242. It's giving me 3270 revenue. So it look up the value in the given range and then gives the result according to the or criteria, according to the column which we mentioned in formula. So this is the Vlookup formula. Second one is Hlookup formula. Hlookup formula is horizontal lookup formula and Vlookup formula is vertical lookup formula. In Hlookup formula, for example, your data is in this form. Your headings are in rows. So what I want the order quantity against these employee ID. So I will use the Hlookup formula here according to the scenario, according to the data. So I start writing formula is equal to Hlookup, press tab. First thing is lookup value. What is the lookup value? What is the value the formula will look into the data? My lookup value is this one, employee ID. And now press comma. Next thing is table array. What is the data range in which the formula will look up the value? My data range is this one. I select all this data and then important thing is press F4. It will fix the data range for me. Now press comma. Next thing is row index. What is the number of the row from which I want the result? For example, I want my formula look up the employee ID and then give me the result from the order quantity row. So order quantity row is the second number row. So I will mention second because row number is second in this data range. Now again press comma and I want the approximate match or exact match. If I select the option approximate match, so the formula will look up the value near to this employee ID, and maybe even if it's 2255, it will give me the result, but I want the exact match. If I want the exact match, so I select the second option and then press tab and then close off bracket, press enter. Now you can see if I want to copy this formula, just drag from the bottom, so it will copy to all other cells. You can see 2256, 2256, it has the order quantity 269. 2247, 2247, it has the order quantity 365. So this is how the Hlookup formula works. Now I need to discuss the limitation of both formula. First, I discuss the limitation of Vlookup formula. As indicates from its name, it's vertical lookup formula. It works from top to bottom in column. It's a vertical lookup formula. It works from the top to bottom. And Vlookup formula works from the left to right hand side column. If there was a column on this left hand side, then formula doesn't work. Vlookup formula always move from the left to right hand side column. It doesn't move to the left hand side. It always moves from the left to right hand side. So this is another limitation of Vlookup formula. Third limitation is that the lookup value should be unique. In this scenario, my employee ID column should unique. For example, if there is any duplicate value, I try to make a duplicate value. For example, if I write 2255 here, and here if I change the value 2255, now you can see if there are duplicates in lookup value column, so what the formula will do, formula will look up for the first value only. In this example, employee ID 2255 is appearing twice. So what the formula is doing, formula will go into the data range. In the first scenario, it will pick up the 1875, okay, and when we copy down the cell, it will again look for this 2255 and give us the result from the very first cell. You can see in the second time it's giving a 1875 again, whereas in data range, if I see that 2255 which is appearing twice, and in second time its revenue is 4035, but in the formula it's giving me the value 1875. So hence prove when there are duplicates, the Vlookup formula only pick up the first value. It doesn't go to the second value. So this is the another limitation of Vlookup formula. And another limitation is the Vlookup formula is that the lookup value should be extreme on the left hand side from where you start your formula. So these were the limitation of Vlookup formula. They have kind of similar limitation in Hlookup formula as well, like the Vlookup value, like in this example employee ID, this row should be unique. It shouldn't have any duplicates in it. It should be unique, and Hlookup formula works in rows, and it also moves from the left to right hand side. If there was the data on again left hand side, then Hlookup formula doesn't work in it. So these were the limitation of Vlookup and the Hlookup formula. Hope you like this video, and I wrote down the formulas for you each guys. Vlookup, start of bracket, lookup value, data range, column index, approximate or exact match, Hlookup, lookup value, data range, row index, approximate or exact match. So this was all about the Vlookup and the Hlookup formula. Hit the like button if you like this video, and make sure to subscribe my channel if you want to watch more tips and tricks and more useful formulas. So I'll see you guys in next video.